Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending you come across the video. My message now for BAT, the imposed president on Nigerians by INEC and to Nigerian military. Right now, the imposed president on Nigerians called Ahmed Tinubu. I don't call him president because we know him as president. So now they impose him. Right now, BAT they try to send our military. May they go die for nothing. When we get our own internal crisis for our country, Nigeria, they never feel resolve am. They say because dem be chairman of ECOWAS. ECOWAS, so you say no get where for the help their own citizens, all the Africans. Alright, now him be chairman of ECOWAS. Where ECOWAS dey, where Fulani bandits dey kill Nigerians. Where ECOWAS dey, where Boko Haram dey kill Nigerian citizens and Nigerian citizens and Chad and Ghana citizens, where ECOWAS dey, they no come together to come fight this Boko Haram and Fulani bandits. Where ECOWAS dey, where flood carry many cities in Nigeria, they no come together to solve the problem. ECOWAS no come together to solve Fulani bandits wey dey kill innocent citizens of Nigeria, Ghana, and Niger and Chad. ECOWAS no come together to fight those terrorists. So now when military come remove one of their own vampire group called politician, and now ECOWAS don't say they exist. Now ECOWAS don't say they will come together now they say they will come together as group, as one body, so-called ECOWAS. Because a military remove one of their co-politician, their co-vampire. Because all the politicians, they are all vampires. So now ECOWAS don't say they will come together to come form body or to come bring different military together to go remove the person where the military man where remove that one of their co-vampire. Now they say they get body they call ECOWAS. When terrorists they keep where they go for Africa, ECOWAS don't exist. When flood carry Nigeria, ECOWAS don't exist because it no affect them. So now we say the thing don't affect them. When military don't remove one of their co-vampire, then they don't say, this thing don't the gas be. Then they say they don't wake up. Now they don't come do now. They will come bring in different militaries together. May they go kill themselves. And none of them, those politicians, go dey the war front. And they say that they be the chief of army staff, that they be the chief of defense staff. They no go dey front, they no go dey there. None of the children go dey there. They will send on that innocent people, children, may they go dey fight themselves. Carry uniform, carry gun, give them, may they go dey kill themselves. Them, when they say the politician, when they say they be the leader, they no go dey there. So how na going to be leaders? I think it's hard time for Nigerian military to wake up. Because since when they say they get this democracy, now crazy go. That's the place they call democracy in Africa. Democracy in Africa does not work. It's not working. Democracy not be for us Africans. Democracy and religion is not for us. Because okay, mine is my country, Nigeria. Now to give example. Since when they take hand over power to politicians, when they say we take democracy. Tell me what we don't gain for this thing called democracy. Right the time of when politicians take over, criminals, vampires take over power, there is nothing good have ever come out of Nigeria. The only benefit we say when Nigerians feel say they don't benefit since so democracy take come in. Now be GSM. Now Obasanjo na bring that thing. That is handset, mobile phone. Apart from that one, nothing. Nothing. Nothing dey work for Nigeria. Right now as we speak now, Nigeria get a lot of internal crisis. A lot. ECOWAS never come there to try to say that them or Nigeria be that for Africa or the imposed president of Nigeria, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They never ever come together and say, since the BAT, that be the chairman of ECOWAS, so when they support them, they fight terrorists, Fulani bandits, and the crisis where they go for Nigeria, they never do that. But now that because now, me I don't know what in Nigeria military wait for before they take over power from all those criminals who call politicians for Nigeria. I always feel for the Africa at large. I can be one of the happiest man. Because democracy don't work for us in Africa. Democracy is not okay for us. It's not for us. It's not meant for us. Because we only get bunch of criminals, vampires there as politicians. Now their own selfish interest and they don't after the citizens, the well-being of the citizens. Even after they sick, they'll fly and say go abroad for medical checkup. The children go to school, the local children go to different country for school. They don't go to school for their own country. You don't drive car, a big car say if they fly bottles, fly gallop, fly river, now they drive. So the other poor citizens that they know how they survive their own life. They are not concerned them. In the history of Nigeria, they never hear say they persecute and sentence one ex-Nigeria president for looting. Again, when we say any president who say ever rule Nigeria, we say you know loot trillions of dollars. I'm not talking about naira, trillions of dollars. No Nigeria president ever come and say no loot trillions of dollars. I will never ever hear say they persecute any one of them. They sentence them. You know they exist as long as Africa is concerned. They have never arrest or prosecute any ex-president in Nigeria, and they are all criminals. They will come, thief, loot, and go scot-free. No one will ask them. So is that democracy? Is that what we wish to have in our country? Is that what we wish to be seeing or to be going through every time in our country? When Nigerians they protest, the time of EndSARS, when they kill innocent Nigerians on the street, where are ECOWAS? What did they do? But when they force and remove the president, military take over, then you can not say ECOWAS exist. But when they kill the innocent citizens, ECOWAS don't exist. ECOWAS was never and have never been there for the citizens. Check about Nigeria now. The citizens are happy. Their military have taken over power. Now ECOWAS want to come and force one of them on the citizens of Nigeria. So if really ECOWAS wish that country good or that country betterment, they go let the citizens decide what they want. Not what ECOWAS wants, but what the citizens of that country want. If ECOWAS wish that country good, let the citizens decide on what they want, not what ECOWAS wants. Now ECOWAS wants one of the core vampires to be the leader of the country, to be on post and be ruling the citizens. Okay, let's talk about the UN, the United Nations, the Europeans, the Americans. How many of them practice democracy? The Europeans, the Americans, I mean, the American country or the European country, they practice democracy. They really practice democracy. You think say if to say Mali, if to say France not get wetin dey gain from Mali, you think say France go dey try to force themselves on Mali, or they go force themselves to rule the Mali, the Mali country, I say Mali, Niger. If France not get the gain, they profit from Niger, they will never force themselves on them. They are just forcing themselves because of their own selfish interest and the gain and the profit. They make France try to force themselves on Nigerian citizens and in their country. If really France wish to help, see to call this country, they close America for there. They forget this country name. Many countries they say they die for hunger. Many go help them. But because they once go and stay for country, say they get something to benefit from them. They will give them one, take five. Give them one, take. When we Africans get sense, when we Africans wake up, they realize say really these people, European, American, Asians, they don't wish us well. Europe, I mean, the European countries should be almost the whole country use the same currency. America, same thing. Asia, same thing. So what is stop Africans for doing same thing? Say yes, we want to come together, more use one same notes on same money. What is stop them for Africans coming together to say yes, so we want to use the same money? But those colonized slavery masters, they want force themselves, make it beside them, so they rule us for Africa. They don't want more regain 100% freedom, more day on our own, more get our independence. They don't want. They almost done that then because they were colonized slave masters. I mean, they don't want more. They don't want a situation where they use the same currency. Americans are using the same currency. Europeans are using the same currency. Asians are using the same currency. What stop Africans from using the same currency? What is stop us? What is now the power will not get, the resources will not get, everything will not get to make camp come to pass. Why France they force us themselves on Niger and Niger citizens? Why? Because of their own selfish interest. Let them be. ECOWAS, let Niger and the citizens be. They want to be on their own. They are happy to be on that military regime more than democracy that people call. Democracy is not working in Nigeria, in Africa at large. Only a bunch of criminals as politicians, bunch of vampires as politicians that have never wished the citizens good. They are only after their own self. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you must send Nigerian military to go and fight the war that they have never bargained for, please try to be at the war front, at the battle front. Try to be at the front. The vehicle will be in the front of that battle line. Try to be in that vehicle. Try to be at the war front. Don't send innocent people's children to go and die for nothing. We have our own crisis, our own internal crisis in Nigeria that you have never come out to address or to focus on. But to focus on Nama saying that he give him 7 days to live for them to restore the president. Are you their father? Who are you to them that you give the order? You don't feel fix your own country finish? Who put you for that office self? If you be that useless criminal who calls self Alec Chairman, who know you as president, who vote for you? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who vote for you to be a Nigerian president? Nobody. Where was they when Nigeria they protested they don't vote for this man? They don't vote. They don't wish to ask me as president. Where are ECOWAS? They never come out to protect the interests of the citizens, but their own selfish interests. Now ECOWAS thereafter. Malians say Nigerian citizens say do not need politicians as their president. They prefer to have military person as their president. Let their wish be. Let the wish be. The citizens they prefer to have a military person as their president than to have one vampire politician as their president. ECOWAS, let them be. In Nigeria right now, as the country as in general, apart from the federal capital, there is no federal road that is motorable in Nigeria. Where are ECOWAS? Where is the president of Nigeria? Where is Minister of Road and Transport? In Nigeria at large, apart from Abuja, Nigeria at large, there is no federal road that is motorable, including the states. What is Tinubu doing about that? Farmers can't go to farm because of Fulani bandits and Boko Haram. What is the president doing about that? Where are ECOWAS? Because that don't affect them. Means never overthrew civilian president for Nigeria. So that make ECOWAS never come in to the rescue of those or the rescue of Nigerians. So if military overthrew the president now, that you will say ECOWAS they exist. Now I'm saying citizens need help and need assistance. ECOWAS no they don't there to help the citizens. Because no concern them. No touch their own, their core vampire. Farmers now can't go to farm in Nigeria. They can't go to bush. Say them to go and farm. That way going to come back. They will slaughter for bush like chicken. Flying bandit and Boko and those slaughter farmer for bush like chicken. You don't going to come back. So farmers don't go say bush and say they go farm. Where are ECOWAS? ECOMOS or UN? Where are they? Where is the post-president of Nigeria? What is he doing about that? Those ones no concern them because not be children they bush upside bush every day and night. The numbers of people they die on daily basis for Nigeria because of bad road in Nigeria. Because of bad road, people die day and night in that country called Nigeria. Where are ECOWAS? Where are the UN? To tell or to ask the Nigerian president to fix those roads. No roads, no light, no good hospital, nothing, no good education system in Nigeria right now. Where are ECOWAS? So now because those are not touching her. Not touch one of our own. So now don't wait touch one of our own, which is Mali and Niger. Because Mali don't pass. That's why the Mali doesn't enter my mind. Now I'm saying because you don't touch one of our own, we say that Niger president, and now no say ECOWAS exist, and now come together to what kind of useless meeting will not get hurt. Don't worry. If I don't set fire, I want to not destroy the whole Africa at large. May I travel come Europe, America anyway, may I travel come. Now set Africa for 5 years. Now travel come Europe, America anywhere. So now come hide myself. Citizens of now countries they away for now. They go welcome now with cool mind. After now destroy the country, kill the people for their finish. They after now come abroad. Now come girls of minds. Man, set place of 5 minutes come. We go welcome now with cold mind and warm heart. When I say the country ablaze, finish. Now I face now go come out. Now come see, now come get peace. Ebi, when I do am. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stay away from Niger problem. Niger, not Nigeria. When I say the name look alike, they do the same thing. If you say you don't use, wait for Nigeria judiciary. Make the final decision on this election process. Now then we go know how far. And Nigerian military, when I warm up, when I wake up, if justice not prevail on this election petition, if I not take up and take over that Asoro, you all are doomed for life. We not say any president will go. Any president where they come, you go bring in people, you go feed people where be saying go feel the control, where people say you go feel the control, turn them to some puppets. Because Commissioner Faji, the Inspector General, Chief of Army Staff, that's what they will do. Don't also they will move all of them, come bring in the fresh ones, we say they feel the command, feel the control, we say the trust, it's not for them, you go sit down, go, you go quick go. Nobody happen for Nigeria right now. Right from day one. Any politicians wey come off office, any politician wey the new come office go try to bring in puppet wey go fit dey control, put them as chief of defence staff, chief of army staff, chief of command, these are this, so general, na so they go do them. Bring in, don't say they fit dey control. Don't say they before they retire all of them by force. Don't say they will retire, they will dismiss am. Bring in fresh face, fresh puppet wey they go fit dey control. So when Obasanjo he do the same thing, Goodluck come do the same thing, Yar'Adua come do the same thing. Fulani bandit terrorist Boko Haram, Boko Haram be name, do the same thing. Drug baron come now, same thing. Anyone wey dey come, you go bring in your own group, your own puppet wey go fit dey control. So that if you tell them say stand there, they will quiz am. Go, you go, they will quick go. Na so they change them up and down. Like when they change clothes. Nigerian military don't say all respect to politicians. They don't get respect to give all politicians dey. They don't get respect at all for politicians dey, because they don't send self dignity to politicians. Nigerian military really need to wake up. This is up for Nigeria right now. It needs up for Nigeria. It really needs up for Nigeria, because enough is enough. We prefer to have a military as head of state than to have those criminals, those vampires as head of state, as president. Do not have a military those days in Nigeria. I know how many companies we get for Nigeria. I know at least they work out fine. We know how things dey more cheaper, how money dey go circulate. When they say things hard, e no hard like this. Things have never been this difficult due to military regime in Nigeria. You know how many companies we get? Right now, how many companies we get? One man called Alhaji Dangote don take over all the companies in Nigeria. They also said before, due to military, they don shut everything down. One man don take over everything. Now he come control Nigeria industries, Nigeria products, Dangote. Due to military, we get Peugeot company dey there, car companies. Michelin dey there. A lot of companies wey we don't fit mention. Elephant cement dey there. Many different cement, many different type of rice, many different don there. But right now, no one Dangote don take over everything. That's why the democracy we dey practice for Africa. Anybody can come and do any nonsense and go scot-free. Our refineries, they are all working that time. Unit of military. That NNPC na NNPC. I don't know if Nigeria dey refine now. Nigeria don't get anyone refinery where they work now. Nigeria refinery no fit produce 20,000 gallons in a day. That refinery. And yet they say they pay workers billions of naira, of dollars there. Not naira, billions of dollars, and they pay workers every week, every month for there. But right, they don't fit produce just 20 liters of fuel. But billions of dollars are going down every month in that so-called refinery. This is scam. Please, Nigerian military, may not take over power in Nigeria. We deserve to get a military president, not a civilian president, because democracy is not working for us. Democracy is a scam in Africa. Democracy is not working for us, it's not for us. Please share this video to who it may concern. Let them have the common sense and let them sit and have a rethink. Nigerian military, please take over power. Take over power in Nigeria. We don't need politicians as president or as governors. They are all criminals. They never wish Nigeria good. They never wish us well. Check where you are living. Check your barrack and check where they are living. The so-called politicians. Is that how they wish you would? Is that how they wish you well? Nigerian military, please take over power from those people who call politicians in Nigeria. We don't need them. Same way Mali, Niger people doesn't need politicians as the leaders. Same way Nigeria, we don't need them. If they send us when I fight war for anywhere, tell them make them go, make them the front, make them with the children enter the war front. Let them lead the roads. If Tinubu wants send soldiers go Nigeria, make Tinubu lead the go see Ukraine. The president is always in the bush, on the war front. If someone really lead Nigerians to war, make him enter bush, make him dey front, make him lead the war, make him lead the fight. He and children. You know if you bring on poor people children together, say they go fight war when your own dey on that country they flex their life for there. One of your daughter dey America, they do lesbian for there in America. You wan come couple organize innocent poor children, people children, make go kill themselves, right? Then your head you take carry am. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, any bad thing wey reach Nigeria, you take care carry am. We no need you as president, we no elect you, we no fit vote for you. So na INEC, you bribe INEC and INEC come impose you on Nigerians, and the ECOWAS never do anything about that, never speak about that. Please share this video. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this message is for you. Make sure say if you wan go send Nigerian soldiers to go war, be at that war front, be at the front to lead them, to show them where to go, what to do. No stay for outside of the commander for there. Stay for the front. That comfort to go fight war, stay for the front. Be at the front because you are the command. Be at the front. If you really want to go and fight this war with Niger Republic, not that we are afraid of them. We are not afraid of them, but we want you to be at the front. We want you to lead the road. Yes, as the commander of the chief of army staff. We want you to be at the front. Nigerian military, please try do whatever you can do. Let them call it coup or whatever they can, whatever they go, anything they make them call her. Let me call her cop, not even coup self. Men are taking over power, please, from those criminals who are called politicians. We don't need them. They are taking us backward. Thank you very much.